We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go in Cincinnati. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
11. Here we go. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Give on second. It's Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Pickup of 2 here. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense is set. First and 10.
11 MT. 11. Here we go. Can. Stop.
Here's Brown again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
12. It's just set. Big 13. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Stops by Deion Henley.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Right 80. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And 2 yards all he could get. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
180.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
11. 180. Cut.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
180. Cut.
Now a give, it's Brown headed right. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
On one, ready?
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29.
Here we go. 11. 180.
Going with Brown on the ground. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180. 12. 12. Stop.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
On one, ready?
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Gun.
Burrow's going to sneak it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. It's second and goal.
At the Chargers' 2-yard
Here we go.
line.
Cut. 12. Cut.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect one for one.
For the 2-point conversion.
180. 180. Stop.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. This is cut downfield by Allen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Baylor Tiger. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
21.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he gets this forward to the 19. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Now Herbert again. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Go.
Herbert to throw once more. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
5-9.
Now they send their back in motion right. It's Herbert once more. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
One last play before the break.
11 MT tank. Here we go, here we go. Can.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Herbert back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chargers.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Captain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. Herbert from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They give to Harris from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't find Rondé Gaston the 2nd on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll try it right with Brown. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On 1, ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
11.
Now with the play clock low, Zach Taylor hurriedly calls a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
12. 180. 12. 11.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.